Imagine this. It's January. Decorations are down, holiday cheer has faded, and all that's left is a pile of credit card bills staring you in the face. Talk about a holiday hangover
Oh, yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think we all have at some point.
At some point, for sure.
It's so easy to get caught up in the magic of the season. And before you know it, you've swiped your card one too many times.
Mhm.
But what if there was a way to actually enjoy this season without the financial dread?
That would be nice.
That's exactly what we're diving into today. AI budgeting apps for holiday savings. We're going to tackle some key questions. How can you effectively manage your holiday spending? How can you save money on your regular expenses while still enjoying the holidays? And maybe the most intriguing one, what's the potential savings of using a budgeting app during the holiday season?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've been digging through some fascinating sources, including articles about the rise of AI in personal finance, and even some YouTube videos from people who've used these apps to crush their financial goals. And let me tell you, what I've found is pretty amazing.
It's pretty incredible what AI can do these days, especially in the world of personal finance.
Well-
It's changing the game.
It's like having a personal financial coach in your pocket.
I like that. A coach in your pocket.
And there are so many great options to choose from. But before we get into the specifics, I want to tell you a quick story.
Okay, I'm listening.
I was talking to a listener the other day who was really stressed about holiday spending. They were determined to avoid going into debt this year. But they also wanted to make the holidays special for their family. It felt like a real dilemma.
Yeah, I can see that. Wanting to, celebrate and enjoy, but also wanting to be responsible.
Exactly. And that's where AI budgeting apps can be a total game changer. They can help you plan, track, and even automate your savings, taking a lot of the stress out of managing your money.
That makes sense.
So the first app we're going to look at is EveryDollar. Imagine this. You're finally ready to ditch the debt cycle and take control of your finances. You crave a system that helps you account for every dollar, so nothing slips through the cracks. That's the beauty of EveryDollar.
EveryDollar. It's a good one. It's based on a zero-based budgeting method, which means you give every dollar a job. So instead of wondering where your money went at the end of the month, you're proactively deciding where it goes from the start.
It's like a financial roadmap for your money. And it's especially powerful for tackling holiday spending, because it forces you to make conscious choices about where your money is going. No more impulse buys or last-minute splurges.
You're in control.
I actually know someone who used EveryDollar last year to manage their holiday budget. They were able to plan for gifts, travel, and even those unexpected holiday expenses, all without going into debt. They said it was the first time they actually felt in control of their holiday spending.
That's great. That's gotta feel good.
And what's really neat about EveryDollar is the fund feature. It lets you set aside money for specific goals, like holiday gifts or travel. You can even roll over money from month to month, so you can start saving early and spread the cost over time.
That's a smart strategy, spreading it out.
That's such a smart strategy. It takes the pressure off having to come up with a big chunk of money all at once. Now, let's say you're someone who's tired of living paycheck to paycheck. You're ready to break free from that cycle and start building a solid financial foundation. That's where YNB comes in. You need a budget, right?
YNB, yes.
I recently heard from a listener who had been struggling with the paycheck to paycheck cycle for years. It was a constant source of stress, especially around the holidays, when they felt like they could never truly relax and enjoy the season. Then they discovered YNAB, and it changed everything.
That's amazing. The power of a good budgeting app. YNAB takes a really unique approach to budgeting. It's not just about tracking where your money goes. It's about changing your relationship with money. It's about making conscious choices about your spending and prioritizing what matters most to you.
So it's like more than just numbers on a screen. It's a mindset shift.
Exactly. It's a whole new way of thinking about your finances.
I love
A
that.
whole new way of thinking about your finances. And one of the key principles of YNAB is giving every dollar a job. So instead of just spending whatever's left in your account, you're intentionally assigning each dollar to a specific category, like groceries, rent, or even holiday gifts.
It's like putting your money to work for you,
Yeah.
right? Making sure every dollar has a purpose and contributes to your overall financial well-being.
Exactly. And YNAB has this amazing concept called the age of money. It's all about using older money first and stretching your paychecks further. It helps you break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle and gain control over your spending.
I remember reading about someone who used YNIB to finally break that paycheck to paycheck habit They were actually able to start saving for a special holiday trip they'd always dreamed of taking with their family. It's amazing how a shift in perspective and a few simple tools can have such a profound impact.
It really is. And YNB also has a fantastic community aspect. There are forums, workshops, and tons of resources available to help you stay motivated and get the most out of the app.
It's like having a whole support system cheering you on as you achieve your financial goals. It's pretty powerful, especially during the holidays, when it's easy to get tempted to overspend.
Definitely.
Okay, now for our final app in this deep dive. Let's talk about Rocket Money. Imagine you're scrolling through your bank statements and realizing you're bleeding money on subscriptions you barely use. You're ready to cut the fat and redirect that cash towards something more meaningful. Maybe even a little holiday fun.
Ooh, like that.
I once worked with a listener who was in exactly that situation. They felt like they were barely making ends meet, but they couldn't figure out where all their money was going. We decided to try out Rocket Money together, and let me tell you, it was eye-opening.
Rocket Money is great for that. It's brilliant for managing subscriptions. It connects to your bank accounts and credit cards, and scans for recurring payments. It brings those often forgotten subscriptions to light, allowing you to see exactly where your money is going.
And it's not just about identifying those forgotten subscriptions. Rocket Money actually helps you cancel them right through the app. No more digging through websites or waiting on hold with customer service. It's so simple and convenient.
Yeah, it takes all the hassle out of it.
What I find fascinating about Rocket Money is that it also offers a bill negotiation feature.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It analyzes your bills and identifies areas where you could potentially save money. Then it handles the negotiation process for you. Contacting the service providers and trying to secure a lower rate, it's like having your own personal negotiation expert.
Exactly. You don't have to do any of the hard work.
So you're telling me I could potentially save money on my internet bill or my cell phone bill just by using this app?
It's definitely possible.
That's incredible, especially during the holidays when every penny counts.
It's definitely worth exploring, and think about it. The money you save on your regular bills could be redirected towards your holiday budget, allowing you to enjoy the season even more without having to sacrifice financial stability.
That's a brilliant point. It's not just about cutting back on spending. It's about being smart with your money and making it work harder for you.
Right. It's about being intentional.
So we've talked about EveryDollar, YNB, and Rocket Money. 3 powerful AI budgeting apps that can help you take control of your holiday spending and beyond.
Yeah, those are some great options. And one of the most important things to remember is that the best budgeting app is the one that you'll actually use. It's about finding a tool that fits your personality, your financial goals, and your lifestyle.
Some people thrive with a very detailed, hands-on approach, while others prefer something more automated and streamlined. The key is to experiment and see what works best for you.
Exactly.
Many of these apps offer free trials, so you could test drive them and find the perfect fit.
Definitely take advantage of those free trials. That's a great way to see what works best for you.
What's truly remarkable about these apps is that they empower you to make informed decisions about your money. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about being intentional and making choices that align with your values and your financial goals.
I love that. Being intentional with your money.
And remember those key questions we started with. How to effectively manage holiday spending. How to save on regular expenses while still enjoying the holidays. And what's the potential for actual savings using one of these apps?
Yeah, those are big ones.
Well, based on what I've learned, the answer is these AI-powered budgeting apps can make a real difference.
Oh, absolutely. They can be game changers.
One source I saw cited that the average YME user saves $600 in their first 2 months and $6,000 in their first year.
Wow.
That's significant, especially if you're trying to stay on top of holiday expenses.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, especially around the holidays.
Those numbers are impressive, and even if you don't save thousands, any amount can make the holidays less stressful. It could be the difference between feeling financially strapped and truly being present with your loved ones.
It's true. It's about more than just the dollar amount, though. It's about the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're in control of your finances.
Exactly. No more holiday spending guilt, no more January credit card dread, just the freedom to enjoy the season and make memories that matter.
That's what it's all about.
I love that. Financial confidence is the best gift you can give yourself, really.
I agree. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the thought of holiday spending this year, take a deep breath and remember, there are tools available to help you navigate the season with financial confidence.
I like that. Navigate the season with financial confidence.
And here's a thought to leave you with. What if, instead of dreading holiday expenses, you could actually look forward to the season, knowing you have the tools to stay in control and enjoy yourself? What would that freedom feel like?
You guys listening out there, you can take all this info
Yeah.
and figure out which app, or maybe even combination of apps, works best for you.
Yeah.
And you know your goals.
Definitely.
So we'd love to hear from you guys. What apps have you tried? Do you have any secret combos that you swear by? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Share your tip.